Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we made our way into the Bionis interior, stopped going any further to take care of some replica Minato quests because I wanted to get, some better weapons for Shulk. And we finally made it in. Lorithia taunted us and she told us to come to the heart as she had something to show us. And we made it through a good chunk of Bionis interior. Literally the only part left was actually the area leading up to the Bionis heart. And this time, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Also, just because it's tradition, I did this during Xenoblade 2. Welcome to the Triple Digits episode. Yes, we have officially hit episode 100. How interesting that episode 100 is going to be going through the rest of the Bionis interior and fighting the boss in the Bionis heart. Which, yeah, that's what a way to celebrate hitting 100 episodes on this series. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Shulk learned that. Charlotte learned her skill, and sadly she's run out of skill branches, so she'll probably be getting hers soon enough. There's that Lorithia, if you so wish to fight it, but we are not going to be fighting it. We're just going to be going up the erodic pathway and making our way further and further up to the Bionis heart. We're actually almost to where the location is that we need to be to enter the Bionis heart. Running, running, running. Got to keep on running. Actually, I'm just putting on auto run because, why not? Okay, turn off auto run. And we made it to the heart entrance. Let's go inside and confront Lorithia.
Welcome to my world. I must say, I am surprised. Zanza's vessel truly does have a will of its own, and looking quite sprightly.
I'm still alive. I won't die. Not yet. And that's why we're here.
Everyone who lives in this world has a life. So, it shouldn't be threatened by anyone. We'll never give in to Zanza.
So full of passion. Well, if it's life you're looking for, I'll show you true life.
It's...
Galleon!
Brother!
There is no use in calling. It worked before, but now his transformation is complete. He is my adorable servant. Do you know the meaning of the word Telethia? It means that which eliminates impure life. Impure life, just like you. That which Lord Zanza does not require shall be extinguished from this world. Enjoy this battle.
Welcome to what I consider to be the worst boss fight in Xenoblade history. I have never in my life had a boss fight that I have hated more than Lorithia. Why exactly do I hate her exactly? Well, let's go over some facts. Starting off, this entire arena is surrounded by pools of ether. Your party members are not smart enough to realize, oh, maybe we shouldn't be going into those. So they will just run into them at random points, or because of how big Lorithia is, she will just attack. She will just push them in because of how big she is. That she just takes up the entire stage and will just like throw them in there. It's not fun. On top of this, we have these nebula that she has spawning in, and they give her crazy buffs. She has a physical art that actually can topple, I'm pretty sure, all of your party members. So yeah, that's gonna be fun trying to stop. And to top it all off, there is one thing that makes this boss fight so unbearable that it's majority of people do not care for it. I've never known someone who actually enjoys this fight. And you want to know what that is? Just take a listen.
You'll pay for your insolence. You'll pay for your insolence. This is for defying Lord Zant. How about this?
I'm feeling it.
Do not hesitate, help.
We can definitely do this.
You shall be extinguished from this world. You'll pay for your insolence. You'll pay for your insolence.
We haven't lost yet. I'm really feeling it.
Yay, Shulk! Go you!
Don't give up.
You are constantly hearing, and yes, I actually went quiet there for a long time. One, to concentrate on these stupid nebulas, but two, to get you to listen to it enough times. You are listening to the same recording played over and over again every time, and it repeats itself every time you hit her. It's like other fights, how with other fights that we've had, how you'd have certain lines repeated because you kept attacking them over and over again. I don't know who on the development team. Oh, now we're confused. I don't know who on the development team thought it would be a good idea to have one singular line be repeated throughout the entirety of this boss fight. A boss fight that literally irritates every single person in the Xenoblade community. To my knowledge, I have never met someone who has ever loved this boss. It's just really hard, you know. And this is like one of the final points of the game, and just having this being one of your obstacles, it's painful. I'm not even joking you. When I first played the original version of Xenoblade Chronicles, it took me 2 years to beat the game, solely because I could not beat Lorithia. I'm not even kidding you. Lorithia was the exact reason why I could not beat this game. And it took me 2 years to finally beat her. I grinded up so much. I would use certain other characters as opposed to, you know, say Shulk. Because of the, like, not being able to win. And it still wouldn't be enough. This was also at a point where I screwed myself out of completing Colony 6 because I just didn't have the people invited there that I needed to, you know, be able to get some really good side quests and everything. So I was, plus I was at a lower level to where I couldn't take on any of the bigger side quests that could help me gain a lot of experience. So you can imagine how much of a torture this was to me. But this is going to finally be over. Let's go ahead and use a chain attack and finish her off.
You'll pay for your insolence.
Lord Sansa!
Brother? Is that really you? Oh, I have longed to see you.
I too, Melia.
Brother, I must apologize. To you, and to everyone.
Because of our transformation into Telethia.
I am a princess, but I brought misfortune upon the High Entia.
You are mistaken, Melia. The Telethia gene lies dormant within us all. There was no escaping the cursed blood in our veins, sister. It was fate. That is why our father sought to dilute the bloodline. You are the hope of the High Entia. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering. Knowing this, both I and Father were happy to sacrifice ourselves. It was our choice.
Brother.
There is no need to fear. After all, this is precisely our wish. In the end, you are the only ones who can stop Zanza.
Yes.
Now, leave her to me. You must go. You must accompany Shulk.
No! My Telethia! You! What have you done?
I have done nothing. This is your destiny. Accept it with dignity!
Ah! My body! No! I was promised immortality! Ah!
Brother.
Melia, at long last I can be with Father. You must now live your own life. The path you forge, the future you choose. That is the hope of the High Entia.
Thank you, brother. Your words will stay with me forever.
His words?
Oh, Ricky heard. Ricky heard Melly's brother. Oh, Callian say, hope of bird people. Where Melly's brother? Oh, Ricky not see him, but Ricky hear him.
Ricky. You too heard his parting words. Thank you.
Melia.
Thank you for your concern. I am all right. Let us go and secure the future my brother so hoped for.
We will. Together.
Such a brave princess.
Dixon!
Don't look at me like that. I take time out of my schedule to send you off to a nice spot, and that's how you welcome me.
What do you mean?
I'll be waiting at Prison Island. I've picked out a lovely place to return your flesh and blood to the Bionis. Don't keep me waiting. See ya later.
I'm gonna... Come on, everyone! We've got to get to Prison Island. Okay.